I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher, 33. And when light pours in, the light of consciousness pours on our soul, pours on the collective, the shadow that has been hidden in the darkness now starts to reveal itself in contrast. And when our souls are leveling up, when we're being called to this higher state of consciousness, anything that's unhealed in us is going to show its ugly face, and its face is ugly. Those patterns that trigger us, that trigger debilitating infantile states, that trigger states of irrational anger, states of irrational fear, or feeling of unworthiness, sadness, whatever the trigger of the shadow, of the darkness may be. But when those triggers show up, the triggers that we believe are part of our identity, part of who we are, because they have been hidden so deeply within us, and we've repeated patterns of behavior that reinforce this shadow. When they show up and we're aware of them, when we've taken a moment to observe the feeling and observe the behavior that usually comes after it, when we have that space, we can choose a new pathway. We can choose a new behavior. We can choose to go a different way. And the quantum theorists say that in another universe, we are going a different way. There's a version of us that chooses a different choice, as time does not exist in the quantum realm. So when we have that awareness, we can make a different choice. And maybe this choice will not reinforce the false identity we've held on to from the shadow. And when we are able to make a new choice, a choice that opens up space for new energy to pour in, for flow to come into our lives, opens up space for us to be comfortable with who we are and grounded in who we are, our purpose and our path, then it's then that we are able to access this higher level of consciousness. This is the consciousness of the light that is calling to us, the cosmic waves of light that reach down to us and beckon us. So when you find yourself getting triggered and facing that crippling shadow, know that there's a new choice. Know there's another way. If you have the wherewithal to breathe, take a look at what's showing up and choose a different path. Be well, my friends, and I'll see you on the other side.